dipersembahkan oleh BRI Syariah.
Sistem ekonomi syariah telah membuktikan kekuatannya terhadap hantaman krisis ekonomi. Hal ini didasari pada nilai-nilai prinsipil dari ekonomi syariah yang tidak berlandaskan pada spekulasi dan riba. Sistem perekonomian syariah yang berlandaskan pada nilai-nilai Islami mengajarkan mengenai etika dan moral dalam melakukan kegiatan ekonomi lebih cocok untuk negara-negara yang sedang berkembang. Dengan menggunakan sistem bagi hasil yang tidak membebani bagi masyarakat, asas ekonomi syariah dinilai lebih sesuai untuk Indonesia yang berbasis pada ekonomi kerakyatan.
Saya tahunya itu yang sekedar kayak bagi hasil, mudarobah, jadinya mengurangi riba gitu.
Bank syariah nggak pakai bunga gitu, jadi menghindari riba.
Sistem keuangan syariah itu yang tidak mengenal yang namanya bunga, karena bunga itu adalah riba. Karena dalam sistem keuangan syariah itu, kalau misalnya kita mau melakukan suatu pembiayaan, ya itu kan kita yang paling gampangnya adalah kita jual beli. Artinya ada kesepakatan antara dua belah pihak, ada yang penjual, ada pembeli, kemudian ada barang yang dijual kan. Kalau misalnya kita sudah sepakat di awal, ya insya Allah sih setelah itu akan menjadi bagus.
Sistem keuangan syariah sebenarnya secara keseluruhan syariah adalah ekonomi syariah dalam hal ini boleh dibilang merupakan satu alternatif ya, satu alternatif ataupun boleh dibilang metode ya kan dalam bidang ekonomi dalam juga mencapai kesejahteraan umat dari sisi yang sebelumnya konvensional ke arah yang lebih bersifat syariah dalam hal ini Islam ya.
If someone asks me about what is Sharia financial system, actually, it is simply a correction. It is simply a purification of the whole economic system existing today. But we know that the existing today's economic systems are merely based on interest, on compounded interest. Not based on, I would say, revenue sharing or margin or renting fee. It is simply based on interest system, and interest systems tend to I would say manipulate people. If they want to buy a house, they cannot really know how much they pay for the house because interest rate tends to go ups and downs. They don't really know how much they pay for the house. But with Sharia financial system, we would fixing it out with some kind of akad, some kind of agreement, which is not loan agreement, of course. It is simply based on what we call murabahah agreement, which is it is simply a buying and selling agreement with a fixed price over the number of years. So in this case, I would say that Sharia financial system is actually a correction for the existing conventional economic system to be more justful in applying the economics ways, I guess.
Oh sangat ya, sangat. Dilihat dari segi penduduk saja ya, kalau dilihat dari segi penduduk, dibanding dengan negara-negara lain yang penduduknya relatif lebih kecil dari Indonesia, di sana berkembang pesat, potensi di sini sangat besar sekali. Cuma kemudian peranatanya, institusinya, kesiapan lembaga-lembaganya memang harus ditata dulu. Setelah itu tertata, saya kira bukan tidak mungkin kemudian Indonesia ini bisa menjadi tempat berkembangnya ekonomi syariah secara besar dan baik ya.
If you talk about market share of the whole Sharia financial economic system, I would say we are simply in say 5%, going to 6% of it. But it is just numbers. If you talk about how many people are involved in the Sharia financial systems in Indonesia, actually, I can say that we have been involving more than 40 million people of Indonesia, which is only like 20% of the whole Indonesian populations, right? But this is big because Indonesia is a big country. 40 million people compared to, say, Morocco, is the whole people in Morocco, the whole Moroccan people there. Compared to Malaysia, it's more than Malaysian people. Compared to Singapore, it's more, of course, it's I don't know, maybe around 5 or even 10 times of the population in Singapore. So, Indonesian Sharia financial system, I would say that it shouldn't be like any Sharia hub, like England, like Malaysia, like Singapore. They tend to be, they call it Sharia hub. I would say Sharia brokers, I would say. But Indonesia itself, Indonesia has a very large number of Muslims, and even with the 20% of the total large number of Muslims, we're already big. The Sharia financial system, okay, in terms of numbers, is just 5% of the market share, but it has been reaching to like more than 40 million people. It is bigger than Morocco, it is bigger than Singapore, it is bigger than Malaysia. The basic root of Indonesian economic system, even before we gain our independence, I think there were so many things similar with Sharia.
Dipersembahkan oleh BRI Syariah.